You would be astonished at how little I actually get. You know, that means other people...
They would be astonished at how much has changed for women in just one.
Many are going to be astonished at him, but not because of his exaltation. Many. They're going to be astonished because of...
All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. Thou shalt be a terror, and never shalt thou be any more.
Considers the automobiles of yesterday, one can't help but be astonished at the dramatic improvements we see.
All that know you among the people shall be astonished at you, and never
Go outside and try it, and you'll be astonished at the result.
Right, okay then.
Angel on a postcard. Isn't that lovely? Now wait. I'm going to dress myself up too. You're going to be astonished at your mother's appearance.
He was astonished that there should be a world at all. He wrote in his
and be very high, just as many were astonished at you. So his visage was marred more than any man.
Org. One can only be astonished by looking up at the night sky, or striking images of far...
But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much he had learned in 7.
Many were astonished at Israel, but they will be even more astonished when they see the appearance
about being born again. If they did, they would be stunned, astonished at what they found. In fact, this would apply to almost any.
But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years.
I've done, in English at least, you'll be astonished. It was everywhere.
And be prepared to be totally astonished at seeing just how good it can get. So until next time, this is Cynthia's.
They were astonished at the marring of the man, and thus they will be astonished at his exaltation. Because of the parallel, the effect he produces by his exaltation needs to be parallel to the effect produced by his humiliation. The effect produced by his humiliation was astonishment or startling, and so the effect produced by his exaltation is startling as well. You say, well, that's fine context-wise, but what about the words? Sprinkle and startle seem like two different words. Not really. Yasa, the verb, can mean to spurt, but it can mean metaphorically to leap up, and there's evidence it can mean to leap up by excessive emotion. It can mean to startle, metaphorically. And by the way, nations can't be cleansed anyway. Individuals can, but the whole world can be startled and will be startled by the return of Christ. The day will come when the nations of the world will tremble with astonishment when he comes. They will be electrified. The sun will go out, the Bible says. The moon will go out. The stars will go out. And the sign of the Son of Man in blazing glory will appear in heaven. Matthew 24:25. He will come in that blazing glory. Daniel also talks about that. We learn as well in the book of Revelation, people will cry for the rocks and the mountains to fall on them, to hide them from the face of his coming. Every eye shall see him. Every eye shall see him. And why does it pick on the nations and the rulers? Because when he comes to establish his kingdom, he will literally take over the world. He will replace rulers. Why are the nations in an uproar? Psalm 2. Why are the people devising a vain